When an adult child turns their back on you and goes no contact, there's very little that's as painful as that for a parent. We're going to be talking about estrangement. That's the formal word for this on April 9th. Estrangement is an extremely painful experience. Very often, parents don't even understand what it is that has caused this incredible rift between them and their children. When they try to make amends or to apologize, they're met with a lot of resistance or criticism. They start to wonder, what did I do that was so terrible? And the issue here is that each side has their own perception of how the past went. So for some adult children, there are painful memories, not necessarily what clinicians would call trauma, but there are painful memories that have become deeply ingrained, and that colors the story, the narrative that they're telling about their childhood. And for parents, I was just being a parent. Now, maybe there are things that could have been done differently. Of course, there are. We learn on the job as parents, and we also bring our history and our difficulties into the parent-child relationship. I think one of the things that's missing is the inability for both sides to come together and have a more neutral conversation about these things rather than there being this abrupt cutoff, which seems to have come out of nowhere. So parents are carrying around a lot of pain, and I do support parents as best I can in a monthly gathering that we have this month. It's on April 9th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And every parent feels that they're the only ones going through this, which is often how it happens in parenting. I mean, our family went through a lot of difficult times, and there's a lot of regret and embarrassment and shame. And it's not exactly a conversation starter in public or even in small groups. It's reserved for those people who can truly be trusted to listen. And when you're in situations like this, it doesn't feel like the rest of the world understands, because all you see out there are what people choose to post and what they choose to share with you. These things are held very close, and they're very intense, a lot of spiraling theories and desperation, to be honest, especially when you're not sure what you've done and what you can do to change things. So when we gather, it's a small group. We offer each other our stories. We share our experiences. There's learning that goes on. I provide some tools and strategies to not necessarily go for reconciliation, because that's not my specialty, but about communication tips, what to say, what not to say, when to stay engaged or when to disengage, which very often becomes the better option, to disengage from one of the conversations, because often children who go no contact are in touch again because they want to vent out their need and their frustration and what they felt that they missed. And often those conversations turn into very negative experiences where parents feel attacked, and they want so much to have a connection with their child that they stick around for it. And as much as you might have done harm to your child, you don't have to sit around and accept harm from your child, right? You do not have to engage in these conversations. You can excuse yourself. Always done with, at the very least, neutrality, and at best with love. So join us on April 9th. It's a very supportive group. There's no judgment here. There's no cost for it. And we would love to welcome you into this safe space. Check out the link.